that bed?
Yeah.
It's like his favorite pastime is to mess up his bed. And make it nice and comfy for you, and you just move it all around, making it comfy for yourself.
So I had this misconception that if I invested more time into myself and my wealth and my health and prosperity and pursuing my career, hang on a sec, will you pause that for just a minute? Anyway, I had the misconception that if I did all that, like, started working out more and eating better and spending more time on my own self and pursuing my career and digging deeper into my continuing of education, that I wouldn't have any time, any family time. And I have to say that is 100% the opposite. I actually have found that I have way more time to spend with my family and way more time to relax and to enjoy life than I ever have before. I gave time to myself, and now I get more time.
These are so beautiful. Let me see. Where can I put it safe? You can put it in the water so it stays alive. Can I put it in the water?
Welcome back to Shanea's page. Today we're having a walk, a different walk. Oh wow, that is a nice car. Hey, they're all looking at you, wondering what you're doing.
Work it. Just kidding. But seriously, work it. If you have a hard time looking at yourself in the mirror, giving yourself direct eye contact, you could start out by making faces at yourself and laughing at yourself. Try it sometime. Make gooey faces and laugh at yourself. Be like, oh my gosh, you're crazy, bitch. And you'd be like, it'd be easier and easier to look at yourself in the mirror. I've made it a daily habit of mine to look at myself in the mirror and look at myself directly in the eyes and say, I love you. I am grateful for you. You've come a long way. You've earned a lot of good. Let's keep up the good work. But I definitely always say, I love you to myself. It's very, very important. You should always have positive self-talk because you're basically the only one in your corner that is going to be able to get you out of funky situations and just keep yourself going. You're the only one that can save you. So you really need to strengthen yourself and you really need to back yourself up with positivity. Never forget to thank yourself. You're doing good. Just stack it on one of the plastic containers.
I'm making macaroni and cheese. And I did not ask to do this. Mom just passed by after we turned off the TV. She just passed by and she said, make macaroni and cheese. I'm like, what? And she said, you know what I said. So I'm trying to remember her, how she does it. Open up on base. Oh.
Saw. Good job.
Like sock, saw. Sock, saw. Sock, saw. Sock, saw. Sock, saw. Sock, saw. Sock, saw.
Must be nice, you know. I would do this if I didn't work. We would do this if, you know, just different circumstances or whatever. And I do have to say that, yes, it is nice, and I am very blessed and very grateful that I get to work from home and we get to homeschool our children and that we have that ability to do so. But it didn't just fall on us. Like, we weren't just gifted with it. We actually had to work for it. Like, I had to leave a job, a full-time job, to be able to do this for my children. And we would be making a whole heck of a lot more money, that's for sure, if we didn't choose to do this. So, like, it's gonna take work. If you want control over what your children are learning and what they're doing in school and what they're being taught and stuff like that, then you have to make the change. You have to invest in that. You have to take the effort, and it's gonna take work. Like I said, it's gonna take work. It's gonna take sacrifices. It's gonna hurt. You know, there's gonna be sweat, there's gonna be tears, you know. It's hard work, but it is totally worth it for the lives of our children and for what they're learning and what they get to enjoy in life. And they are actually going to be learning some like real life stuff, you know, and we get to see what that is. So, you know, just keep it up. If you want to do that, if you want to homeschool your children, if you want more control over what your children are being taught, you have to put in the work for that. It's just how it is. Angie wanted to be in it, in the video. Anyway, I just got on here to say, you know, sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad. Some bad days aren't somebody else's bad days. They might be somebody else's good days. Everybody's different. But anyway, so today would have been considered like a bad day for me. You know, like, didn't want to work out, you know, having a hard time at my day job, you know, challenges that I'm facing and just life stuff altogether anyways. But anyway, I lost track of my thought just a second. Anyway, so the first step, not to sound like an AA meeting, but the first step that I took was I recognized I was having a shitty day. I was grouchy, and it was not making it better. Being grouchy does not make it better. So I took a break from work. I whipped out my workout, full of success. Now I'm super sore and tired, and I need some post-workout. But anyway, I recognized that I was having a shitty day, and that happens sometimes. And I know that may seem like a duh, but sometimes you just gotta stop and be like,
I'm having a shitty day, and recognize it, because then you can take it and change it. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I did my workout, frustrated, kicking my own ass, and I've changed it.
I'm saying my words, that you should think that it's a challenge, just like you are, and you're going to conquer it. It's like your challenge. That's what I'm trying to say.
My challenge that I need to conquer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
And you should keep not giving up. And I'm now making her protein shake with ice.
You called me what?
Pup, because I saw your socks.
You called me pup because you saw my socks.
You down, and down your butt, and down your sock, and down your back, and down your sock, and down your back, and down your sock, and do the back, and do the back, and do the sock, and do the sock,
Whoa, watch your mouth.
and do the thump.
What are you doing in there? Trying to find some snacks? Some candy? It's too early for candy.
I mean, cereal.
Cereal!
And I want cereal. It's chips.
was gonna film it, but I was a little too late. Anyway, I don't know if I'm the only parent. I'm probably not the only parent that does this, but like, you know something is like happening on TV and you want to see like, you want to see the other people's reaction or whatever, and so that's what I was doing. Like, I knew something was happening on TV, and so I wanted to look to see, you know, what the kids were doing, and just their smirks. And so basically, today, this for school or whatever, I put on, it's a science channel or whatever, and they were talking about dreams, and I just love the way that this particular science channel talks about dreams and explains it through the brain and stuff like that. Anyway, they had a part where they were talking about dreams and daydreams and stuff like that. And on this one part, they have these like dreamy guys walking through. You know, it's kind of just supposed to be funny or whatever. And so like these dreamy guys are walking through, and they got their like what's it called, Letterman jackets and stuff on, like walking through the high school around the locker rooms and stuff, and they're just like got their swagger and stuff like that. And so like I knew it was happening, so I glanced up and I wanted to see what the girls were doing. I just wanted to see the reaction, and it's so funny to watch, just because like you saw the last of it, but they were just like, they were like, it's hard to imitate, but they were just like smirks on their face, and they were just like, I don't know, you know, it was just cool, and I wanted to capture it, and I just thought it was funny. I thought I'd share it with you.